Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Gita. Namami Bhagavad Gita. Namami Bhagavad Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritav Vande Bhagavantav Punah Punah. Today happens to be Friday, so we have to do Upadesha Sahasri, and we are doing Upadesha Sahasri, of course, and page number 140 in my book, and the dream and the memory, and that is the Swapna Smriti Prakarana, 14th Prakarana, and it is 15th sloka, 15th Sadityam, that particular thing. Saditya means along with Aditya. Along with Aditya, Sadityam hi Jagat Pranaha. Sadityam hi Jagat Pranaha. Sadityam hi means along with the sun, the entire Jagat is Prana. The entire Jagat is Prana. Tasman na ahar nishay vacha, ahar nishay baba. Ahar nishay baba. There is no light. Your mobile. इधर नहीं लाइट है, इधर नहीं लाइट, इधर नहीं पढ़ रहा हूँ, नहीं दिख रहा है. Ahar Nishay Baba. Along with the sun, the entire sun, the entire world is Pranaha, the Vayu. So any detail of the universe can be described as along with the universe. Sadityam hi Jagat Pranaha. Prana is, you can define, they do Prana Upasana. Prana Upasana means Prana Upasana. Hello. ठीक है जी. Pranopasana is there. Those who do Pranopasana, they understand that the entire Jagat is Pranaha. Pranaha means Pranavayu. And then the Jagat means 5 elements. The Jagat is not in space. The space is a part of the creation. Tasmad Tasman Atmanaha Akasha Sambhutaha. Akasha is also is a part of creation. Akashad Vayu, Vayu Agni, Agni Rapaha, Adya Prithvi, Prithviya Voshrayaha, Voshrebhyaha, Annam, Annat Purushaha iti. In this manner, we have got the entire creation. Therefore, the universe is a part of creation. The space is a part of creation. The universe is not in the space. The space is a part of creation. And therefore, the space, where is the space present? We can't say the space is present in another space. Space is not located in space. We don't have the experience of another space. We have only one space. And therefore, that space is in the space-free consciousness. In the space-free consciousness is present the whole universe. The prana is present. Prana means the entire Jagat is present. Jagat and all that is concomitant to Jagat. Every part of Jagat is in consciousness only. Even though we say, to begin with, every object is in space, but space itself is in consciousness, and therefore everything in space is also in consciousness. And therefore, Sadityam hi Jagat Pranaha, Tasman na Ahar Nishay Bhava. And therefore, for a person who does the Pranopasana, for him there is no day or night. For him there is no day or night. Ahaha, na ahaha, na nishaha, na nisha. Nishay Baba. There is no day and night. He transcends time. He transcends time means he is free from day and night. He transcends only is a prana upasaka. Upasaka is still jiva. Upasaka is still a jiva, but he cannot transcend the time itself. He can transcend the denomination of time. A denomination of time is ahaha day. Supposing don't sleep, then you don't have you are locked up in a cave. Let us say, in that cave you can transcend the denomination of day and night. You don't know whether it is day or night. Supposing you are in a place where it is all dark, you are still a jiva, and therefore you don't transcend the time. You transcend only a denomination of time. Denomination of time means you transcending the minute, transcending a thought, transcending a second, transcending an hour, transcending. You don't know which date it is today, which day is today. You can transcend the day, you can transcend the date, you can transcend a denomination, but you can't transcend time without being a upasaka. By being a upasaka, you can't transcend time itself. You can't. You can go to sleep. When you go to sleep, sleep is in sleep. You don't transcend not only a denomination. You transcend time. You transcend the whole universe. You transcend time. You transcend space. You transcend everything that is in space, fire, water, earth, etc. You transcend the individuality. You transcend everything. You transcend memory. You transcend thought, and therefore you transcend time also. Transcending time is different from transcending a denomination of time. This is very important, Ji. Transcending time is different from transcending a denomination of time. A denomination of time, anybody can transcend. Any upasaka can transcend. And therefore he thinks a pranopasaka transcends a denomination of time. He doesn't transcend the time itself. But in Sushupti, when you are an individual, when you are still in identification with the body, pranopasaka also is an upasaka. When he is in identification with the body, he is still he is still a jiva. As a jiva, he is still thinking about, he is still in prana, he is still in time only. He is still in time and space. As a jiva, he is still in time and space. But he may transcend denominations of time. Transcending denominations of time can be done by the jiva also. But as a jiva, he can transcend denominations of time. But as Brahman, he transcends time. He is free from time. And therefore here, Sadityam hi jagat pranaha tasmat nahaha nishaibhava pranajnasyapi nasyat nasyatau. Even for even for a pranajna, even for a pranopasaka, even a pranopasaka doesn't have day and night. What to talk of a jnani? A jnani is the one. You can come and sit here. You can sit in the front. That he has to hear, So when a pranopasaka himself doesn't know, pranopasaka himself doesn't have day and night, what to talk of a jnani? A jnani doesn't have day and night. He transcends not only denominations, he transcends time also. I am showing the difference between the upasaka and jnani also. He has not shown in the verse. The difference has not been shown in the prana. Upasaka himself is free from the day and night. What to talk of jnani? Tau kuto brahma vido advaye. How can they be in the Brahma, which is the non-dual, in the Brahman with the non-dual, in the non-dual Brahman, how can there be day and night? Therefore, day and night are kalpita. They are not. They don't. They are illumined by consciousness, but they don't qualify consciousness. This is exactly the secret. The secret of Vedanta is everything is illumined by consciousness. Everything is known by consciousness. Even Pramana Siddham is ultimately is Chaitanya Siddham. Is Swata Siddham only. You have to be Swayam Jyotihi, just as in the dream, you know the objects by your own light. You don't carry any light from here. You don't carry any candles from the waking state. And you don't carry the sun, the moon, the stars, the fire, etc. You don't carry anything. Nor do you have the waking senses. And therefore, and nor do you have the dream senses also. You know that you use the dream senses. Dream senses are the only sadhanas. They are not the sadhaka. He is not they are only sadhanas. They are only a means. But the one who uses the sadhanas are Paramatma. And the Paramatma as the Jivatma. Paramatma in the form of Jivatma is the dreamer. Therefore, even though he uses the sadhanas, the senses, but what he knows is different from the known. The known doesn't. The known is illumined by the knower, but the known doesn't qualify the knower. This is the secret, please. The known doesn't. The known is illumined by the knower consciousness, but it doesn't qualify the consciousness. Doesn't qualify means it's not an adjective. The known is not an adjective of consciousness, and therefore, day and night, time exists only in time and space are concomitant to each other, and that space exists as a part of creation. It doesn't exist in another space. Similarly, when a pranopasaka does the pranopasana, he is free from the denomination of time. Whereas a jnani and atmajnaha, that consciousness is free from time itself. Why? Because time is illumined by consciousness. Time doesn't qualify consciousness. Time is illumined. You know the time, you are aware of the time, but it is not your objective. If it is your objective, it should be there in consciousness is there. Your experience is there in the deep sleep state also. And therefore, the truth, the time should be there if it were the consciousness, if it is there, wherever the consciousness is there, the adjective should be there. The time should be there. Time is not an adjective of consciousness. Time doesn't qualify consciousness. Time is known by consciousness. Time is illumined by consciousness. Space is illumined by consciousness. Day and night are illumined by consciousness. The day and night are only our view. This is when the sun is there, when the sun is bright, we call it a day. When the sun is down, we say it is a night. When it is dark, when it falls dark, we say it is night. The night has fallen. The darkness has fallen. The darkness has begun. The darkness, when you see the objects, it is called the day. When you don't see the objects, it is called the night. It's called the darkness. But then both of them are known. They are not unexperienced. They are experienced. The one who experiences is you. The one who experiences is you. And that you is indeed Brahman. And that is what is said here. And therefore, when the Pranopasaka himself is free from the day and night, what to talk of a Brahma or Brahmajnani, Brahma Vidaha Advaye, Brahma Vidaha Advaye. Then what to talk of a person who understands the truth about himself. And therefore, if if an upasaka himself is free from the day and night, what to talk of a jnani? A pranopasaka is free from a denomination of time. He is not free from time, whereas a brahmajnani is free from time also. Being free from denomination of time, being free from time, there is a big difference. And that has been, I have explained that to you many times. Nasyat, nasmarati, atmano hyatma. Atma, when you remember yourself, you say, I was there in the dream, I was there in the sleep. This memory also is a kalpita memory, is a kalpita smriti. It is from the ajnana drishti. Otherwise, Atma, your existence is not an object of your perception. If it is not an object of your perception, if it cannot be objectified, it cannot be remembered also. Because in memory also works only by objectification. You have to objectify. And therefore, in memory also you have to objectify. You have to remember an object, means you have to objectify. And that objectification is not there. And therefore, When you say, I had a waking, I had dream, I was there in the dream, I was there in the sleep, you were there, yes. But that memory is only a kalpita memory. That memory is already, Atma is never an object of memory. Atma is never an object of perception. Atma is never an object of memory, and therefore, because it is not an object of perception. Na smarati atmano hyatma. Atma doesn't remember the Atma. Atma doesn't remember the Atma. Nitya Vismaredva Anyad Alupsachit. Vismaredva.